is the host of Blockbusters, Bob Holness.
Thank you very much indeed. Thank you. Sarah Moore and Helen Fernandez have just made one of the briefest appearances ever on British television. If you were with us last time, you'll know that they came onto the programme, popped a question and disappeared, only because we ran out of time. There they are, with us today. Nice to see them back. And you'll have got used by this time to seeing David. David is David Hards from Bristol Grammar School. He's been our champion for an eternity, it seems. He's got a set of pop videos. He's got an electronic keyboard. He's got a weekend in London. He's got £400 worth of books for the school and £215 in his pocket. He's not, as they say, doing badly. Well, at the end of the show, last time, I think it was the girls that were choosing the question, and I think it was you, Helen, wasn't it?
Yes, I chose a P, and you put it in your pocket.
You're right, I absolutely did, yes. And I swapped jackets since then, and I transferred the question. This is the one we start with. Shall we go? Here it is, hands by the buttons. What P describes the small amount of cash in an office or a... Yes, David?
Petty.
Petty is right. Well done. Good start. OK, now where?
F, please.
You'll have F. That familiar system you've got. Here it is. Girls, stand by. What F is the lightest professional boxing weight? It's David again.
Featherweight.
It's featherweight, you say. I've got to hand it over to Helen and David. Helen and Sarah, rather. You've got me going for a moment there. What F, girls, is the lightest professional boxing weight? Don't confer. Yes, Helen?
Flyweight.
Flyweight is right. Yes, well done. You're in with that one. Wow. Now, where are you going next?
We'll have an M, please, Bob.
OK. What M are Miss Piggy and Kermit? David?
Muppets.
They are Muppets, of course, yes. Your turn.
O, please.
You'll have an O. OK. What O, everyone, did the Queen hold in her hand? That is Helen.
Obe.
No. What a pity you can't say. You know, don't you? But you can't actually get it right. David, I've got to give it to you. What O did the Queen hold in her hand at her coronation?
Orb.
Orb is what it was. Yes, that's another white on the board. Well, now where?
N, please.
N at the top, right. What N means of or pertaining to marriage or a wedding? Everybody runs the buttons. David gets there first.
No, sorry.
And he doesn't know. So, Sarah and Helen, what N means of or pertaining to marriage or a wedding?
Nuptial.
Nuptials is right, Sarah. Well done. Yes, it's another blue. So we have 3 whites, 3 blues, and Sarah, it's your choice.
C, please.
C. That's a good one. Top left. OK. What C changes its tune in July and prepares to... Yes?
Cuckoo.
Cuckoo is right. That's a good one, too, yes. And another, please.
Can I have an E, please?
An E, for obvious reasons, hoping to make that pattern across the top. What E is called evil when it produces looks that kill? Yes, David?
I.
Yes, the evil eye. You're absolutely right. Good. Which messes up their little pattern at the top and puts you in the suggestion box. Where do you want to go?
B, please.
B, OK. What B, everybody, is a writing desk with drawers? Yes, Helen?
Bureau.
A bureau is the correct answer, yes. What a good game this is. Where are you going now, for heaven's sake?
J, please.
You'll take J. OK, here we are. What J is a general who is a Russian puppet in Poland? Yes, David?
Jaruzelski.
Is the right answer. Jaruzelski, yes. Oh, dear. Where next?
L, please.
L at the bottom. He's going to try and make it down the right-hand side with this one. What L is a basin with gates that enables ships to change... Yes, David?
Lock.
It's a lock. That's the correct answer, too. Girls, you've got to be quick on this one. I think David's going to go for the W. Am I right?
Please, W.
Yes, you are. So, here is the question. You must stop him on this if you can. What W contains Qaeda, Idris, or Idris, and the Rhondda? David?
Wales.
Wales it is, and that's Blockbusters. Well, there we are, the first game in a set of 3. David's on form, as you can see. Sarah and Helen give him a good run for his money there. Perhaps you're going to catch him in the second game round. Do you think you are?
I hope so.
Well, I hope so, too, for your sake. David, while we spoke to you earlier, we noticed, and several people noticed, you had a jersey on with a little badge with golf clubs on it. Is that significant, or was it just something you bought?
Yes, it's the motif of the school golf team.
Oh, are you, how shall I put it, fairly high up in the team?
Yes, I'm about the second player in the team.
And your handicaps are?
10.
10. That's very good, isn't it?
Well, it's not too bad.
You're going to take it up as a sort of semi-profession?
No, not really. I just play it for enjoyment.
It's a lovely idea, though, isn't it?
Yes, we're enjoying it.
Yeah. OK, we'll get on to the girls a little later. We know nothing about them because all we know is they come from the Convent of the Assumption, which is in Richmond, Yorkshire. But we'll find out their interests after the next game because I've got a feeling they're going to come up on this one. It's only a personal opinion. Don't quote me. Let's look at the board. It's F. Girls, and you, David, have a look at that. This is the question that comes up to start this particular game. What F are Scandinavian coastal inlets? Yes, Sarah.
Fjords.
Fjords is right. A good start. All right, now next.
S, please.
You'll have S in the middle. Right. What S is a device for reducing the noise from a gun or... Yes, David?
Silencer.
Yes, it is. A silencer. Yep. Your choice.
T, please.
T, down at the bottom. What T does an aircraft do when it travels... Yes, David?
Taxi.
Yes, it is. It could have taken off, but it was taxi. Yeah. You got it. Well done.
C, please.
C. He's not giving you much time, is he, girls? Hands by the buttons and very quick on this. What C is the clairvoyance ball? Oh, he got there first. David?
Crystal.
It's the crystal, yes. And that flashing light is not a happy one for you. Come on, girls, let's get this one if we possibly can. David, what are you going to do?
I, please.
You're going to go for I, the little squiggle at the top you so often do. What I is a tapering piece of frozen water? That's Sarah.
Ice flow.
No, it's not an ice flow. No, David, a tapering piece of frozen water?
Icicle.
Of course it's an icicle and they've lost it. Ah! Oh, what a pity. Makes you want to cry, doesn't it? It was so close. £30 to each of the girls, and we've got to say goodbye to them. As I said, we found out nothing about you, have we? So you rushed on to the programme at the end of the last show, so we better just have a little chat. You intend to teach English, Sarah, don't you?
Teach English as a foreign language.
As a foreign language, in what particular country do you want to teach it?
Well, I'd like to work in France.
Oh, would you? Any particular reason? Is there a family connection or something?
No, I just like France.
Oh, it's a lovely country, I know. What about you, Sarah? Helen, I know you like watching war films, which is a very odd thing to do, but you don't want to take it up as a profession, do you?
No, I just like the excitement and the actors in them.
But what do you want to do as a career?
Well, I want to do medicine.
Do you?
Hopefully, yes.
Hopefully? Well, you don't look too hopeful, you are.
Well, if I get the grades.
Well, I hope you do. We wish you both the very best of luck. We've got to say goodbye to them. £30 each they take. But don't forget, they take also the Blockbuster sweatshirt and the Blockbuster dictionary. Sarah and Helen, thank you very much indeed. Bye-bye. Well, there we are. I won't list David's prizes again. They are immense. I will in a moment if he gets through the next gold run, because that's what he's got to settle for. He's got £270 in the kitty at the moment. David, as though you needed telling, you've got to go across the board, gold to gold, in 60 seconds or less. Yes, less than a minute if he possibly can. And it's the 4th time he's tried it. He's got through on 3 occasions. Let's see if he does this time. David, put yourself on the hot spot, please. Well, there it is, Dave, again. Gold to gold, 60 seconds or less, £10 for every correct answer if you don't make it. And as you well know by this time, we start our clock from you, when you tell us where you want to start.
POW.
Become fatter.
Put on weight.
Yes.
PG.
Chemical weapons said to have been used in Iraq-Iran war.
Phosphor gas.
No.
OOD.
Antiquated or obsolete?
Out of date.
Yes.
VW.
Ballroom dance from Austria.
Viennese waltz.
Yes.
WS.
Industrial action not authorized by a union.
Don't know. CD.
Get off your high horse and humble yourself.
Come down.
No, not come.
Climb down.
Yes.
HTH.
Sleep on dry grass.
Don't know. Hit the hay.
Yes, that's it. That's Blockbusters. Well done. Hey! Superbly done. The only 2 you tripped on was the Wildcat Strike, which was the industrial action, Wildcat Strike, and the chemical weapon, PG, was poison gas. Congratulations, superbly done. And here is your prize.
A mini cruise and a weekend in Amsterdam is your 4th Gold Run prize, David. Sail from Southampton for 2 days at sea aboard the luxurious SS Norway. Dock at Amsterdam and spend the weekend in this city of fantastic surprises. Round any corner and come upon one of the city's 50 canals. Amsterdam is a city of 500 bridges, of gabled mansions and unchanged architecture. It has been rightly called the largest open-air museum in the world.
Tremendous. Have you ever been to Amsterdam before? Looking forward to going?
Yes.
I don't know how you're going to fit all these things in, do you, David? Congratulations, very well done. Not only all those prizes, but £270 as well. Resume your seat, and in a moment, we'll meet the new contestants. But we take a break first. We'll see you then.
Now that's what I call lucky.
Come on, let's play online at Mecha Bingo, where the nation loves to play. Where you play for good times, play for tons of great prizes, play from just 1p, and play your way. So why play bingo anywhere else? Let's play online with Mecha Bingo.
At Wiltshire Farm Foods, we love nothing more than bringing sunshine to your door. With free delivery from your local friendly driver and no contract or commitment, we'll even put it in the freezer for you.
Now that's good old-fashioned service.
And most of our meals can be cooked in the microwave, keeping those energy bills down, helping you save for the things that really matter. With delicious meals from just $2.99. To get a free brochure, give us a call or go online. And let Wiltshire Farm Foods bring sunshine to your door.
We had an epic day out at Thorpe Park with the Sun Super Days, and I bagged an amazing deal on 2 tickets. We all came along for the ride because we picked a date that was perfect for all of us.
And new to Thorpe Park, Hyperia, the UK's tallest and fastest roller coaster. Save up to £58 on 2 tickets with the lowest price guaranteed. No days off limits with over 62,000 weekend and holiday tickets. So it's super days for them, super savings for you. Starts Saturday in the sun.
I love this car. But what if it gets pregnant? Can I actually do this? Oh, yes.
What's that, love?
Said let's do this.
Enjoy the leap with Churchill.
We understand how important family holidays are. That's why we have family holidays for your budget. For our lowest prices, visit haven.com.
Which would you choose? 1 mini break or 3 from Woucher? Woucher. Save now. Live wow.
The future of money is easily managing your kids' pocket money. All eyes on Revolut. Download the app today and see why over 8 million others in the UK have too.
Stay connected with Tesco Mobile and put your contract price on ice. Right now you can save £108 on the Google Pixel 7a, just £21.99 a month with club card prices. And it will stay that price for your whole contract. That's value frozen in. It pays to be connected. To switch, pop in store or search Tesco Mobile. Every little helps.
Here at Battersea, everyone wins when you play our Paw Draw lottery. By playing, you help abandoned dogs like Henry get the love and care they need. Neglected cats like Millie win as they have somewhere safe to stay until they find a loving new home. And you could win too. Win the £10,000 Super Draw and you'll be jumping for joy. And the £600 weekly jackpot is a brilliant reason to play. Text draw 9 to 78866 to play through your mobile. Or call 0800 144 5924. It's just £1 to play. There's a £600 weekly jackpot and a super draw prize of up to £10,000. Text draw 9 to 78866 to play through your mobile. Call 0800 144 5924 or search Paw Draw Lottery. Everyone wins when you play the Paw Draw Lottery, so play now.
Arsenal have dragged it to the wire. They will be in it on the final day.
That is a huge moment and could deliver them the Premier League title.
In a football game, everything can happen.
Let's live one of the most beautiful days and see what happens.
City lead the rest into the final day.
Witness the drama unfold. Sunday, live on Sky Sports.
Who's behind the door? It's number 4.
And welcome back. What a decisive 3 games we've got coming up. They will prove whether David, our champion, is going to go into that gold run, the 5th, the biggest gold run of the lot, or not. And the people who are going to help us do that right now are Paul Martin and Simon Tappin. Let's welcome them, shall we? From Winsingham Comprehensive School, Paul and Simon, welcome to the programme. Paul, I understand you play golf. You've got a golfer sitting on your right. Is your handicap 10 as well?
No.
What is it?
We don't mention the handicap.
Do you not play very well?
I do my best.
You do your best. Fair enough. What about you, Simon? Bit of a sportsman?
Not in the same way Paul is now.
No, but what do you indulge in as regards sports or activities, or is it anything at all?
Well, not anything specially now, just dabble here and there.
Bit of an academic on the quiet, perhaps? we shall see with some of the questions. OK, well, David, Paul and Simon, all ready to sit down and do that first game in a set of 3. It's a decisive one, as are all 3 of the games. If we run to 3, we look at the board, it tells us that D is flashing. That's the way we start. So let's play Blockbusters. Gentlemen, a fairly stiff one to start with, hands by the buttons. What D is another name for a transparency? That's what I said. Diapositive is the answer. Diapositive. Said it was stiff, didn't I? Let's have a simpler one next. What D is to fire a gun? Yes, Paul?
Discharge.
Discharge is right. Good start. OK. And away we go. Have a choice.
P, please.
You'll have P. And it's this one. What P comes last but one? Yes, Paul?
Penultimate.
Penultimate is right. Good. Well done again. You're quick on the button. That's good. What are you going to have next?
H, please.
You'll have H. What H was the first name of the author of the Carpetbaggers? David?
Henry?
No. Give it to Paul and Simon. What H was the first name of the author of the Carpetbaggers? Don't confer. Yes?
Harold? Harold?
Yes, it was. Harold. Well done. You have heard of Harold Robbins, or haven't you?
No.
No? Oh, well, never mind.
The other H I knew.
He would hate you, wouldn't he? What are you going to have next?
W, please.
You'll have W. What W went for a walk with a carpenter in Alice? Quick. Yes, David?
Walrus.
Walrus and the carpenter. Yeah, that's right. And you've got a white on the board. Where are you going next?
E, please.
You're going E. Again, the familiar pattern. Yes. Here it is. What E is the acronym for the device that draws premium? Yes, David?
Ernie.
Ernie's right. Well interrupted. My goodness. What a good one. Where next?
J, please.
J. Right. What J plays golf and is called Nicholas? David.
Jack.
Yes, Jack. You were very close there. Well, there's one to go, fellas. You've got to get in here if you possibly can. That's unless he decides to do something else. What are you going to do?
No, we'll go for L, please.
You'll go for the L. I thought you might. Fairly critical, this. Here we go. What L was known as Petrograd from 19... Yes, David?
Leningrad.
Leningrad's the right answer. That's it. Well, there you are. He's showing his mettle, isn't he? David really on form here, straight through that. First game in the set of 3. Let's go straight into the second game, because it's up to Paul and Simon to really get going on this. If we interrupt them, they may interrupt their flow, and they're quite quick on the button. So the game says it's F, the second game in the set of 3. You two must come up on this one, OK? Here we go. F. What F was a motor manufacturer called... David?
Ford.
Yes, it was. It was Henry Ford. Goodness me, what's the next one?
R, please.
You'll have R. Don't despair, Paul and Simon. Come on. What R was the film that won a Best Director Oscar for Warren Beatty? David?
Reds.
Reds was the film, yes. Yes, it was. Yes?
W, please.
W. He's not mucking about with this one, is he? Here we go. What W is known to Americans as a vest? Paul.
Waistcoat.
Waistcoat. Well done. You've got in there. Okay. Your choice.
H, please.
You'll have H. Right. What H was one of the 7 dwarfs who was... Yes, Paul?
Happy.
Happy's the right answer. Cheerful, yes. Well, well, well. Now what?
K, please, Bob.
You want K. Right. What K is where a huntsman keeps his hounds? David?
Kennels.
Simple, isn't it? Yes, that's the one. And your choice this time, Dave.
M, please.
M in the middle there. Try to complete that little line. What M is a building where study and prayer take place in a Muslim society? David again.
Mosque.
Is the right answer. Mosque. Yes, it is. Gents, Paul and Simon, you're confronted with the same problem, aren't you? You've got to get in there this time. Which one's it going to be, Dave?
O, please.
You'll go for O. What O is called the succulent bivalve and not eaten in June, July, and August? David?
Oranges.
No, it's a point. Got to repeat it. Paul and Simon. What O is called the succulent bivalve and is not eaten in June, July, and August? Yes, Paul?
Oyster.
Yes, you've got it right. Well done. That's very good. Now what?
C, please.
You want C? Yeah, okay. It's a real battle, this. What C is a flower that is a large variety of pink? Paul?
Carnation.
Carnation. That's the right answer, too. Well, there's a setup. So early in the game, we've got one of these incredible situations that all rests on the one segment. Now, it could do equally well for either of you. Be careful. Tell me what you want.
A, please.
It's got to be A. The most vital question and answer of the game so far. What A is the A of 1984 AD? David?
Anno.
Anno is right. That's Blockbusters. Well, I don't know. He is unstoppable, isn't he? I mean, that was absolutely incredible. It could have swung either way, but we're not going to play a third game, are we? It's time to say goodbye to Paul and Simon, almost before we've met, except to just find out very quickly, you know, we know your sporting interests, what you're aiming for professionally. What do you want to do?
Something to do with chemistry, I think.
Chemistry. You want to be a chemist?
Well, I don't know about a chemist in particular,
Something
but
in that
as long as
sort
it
of
involves chemistry.
Simon?
Pharmacist or a chemical engineer.
Oh, like interests, yes. Well, you've each got £35, too. More than that, you've each got a Blockbuster dictionary and a Blockbuster sweatshirt. And our thanks for being on the programme. Thank you very much. Bye-bye for now. Cheers. Well, there we are. It's the big one. It's the gold run for David. It's the 5th gold run. It's the major prize on Blockbusters. We always look forward to this moment because it's a very exciting moment. David is one of the few, I think, who's gone through all 4 of the gold runs before. So let him look at the board to see what's coming up now. That's the board. You've got to get across, David. Gold to gold, 60 seconds or less. You know the rules. He's got to do it within that minute. Yes, he's got to do it within the minute, and he gets £10 for every correct answer if he doesn't. But as we've seen, that's hardly likely. How do you feel, David?
Well, it's quite chilling when you get down there.
I suppose it is, really, yes. Well, I'm going to ask you to do just that, please. Will you put yourself, David, on the hot spot, please? Keep cool, go to gold, 60 seconds or less, £10 for every correct answer, if you don't make the trip. And we start the clock from the moment you tell us when. Which ones do you want to start with?
AR.
Sacked from TVAM at the same time as Anna Ford.
Don't know. GF.
May the divinity prohibit.
God forbid.
Yes.
BB.
Best known water jump at Aintree.
Beecher's Brook.
Yes.
LB.
Home Secretary who replaced Willie Whitelaw.
Leon Britton.
Yes.
SB.
Where you find the family trees of thoroughbred horses.
Don't know. NP.
The Peak District, the lakes, Snowdonia, and other protected areas.
National Park.
Yes.
WOP.
A victory without a knockout in boxing.
Win on points.
That's it! That's Blockbusters! Way! And incredible! Absolutely amazing. Right the way across. And here is the major prize on Blockbusters.
David, we're taking you to China and Japan. The highlights of China combining the great cities of Peking, Shanghai and Nanking with the serenity and beauty of Suzhou. Enjoy the splendors of China's ancient past and gain an insight into present-day life in the Republic. Japan is a complete harmony of old and new, a countryside of islands and picture-perfect pagodas, where a single dynasty of the imperial family has reigned for 15 centuries. In sharp contrast, you'll experience the bustle of Tokyo, a city providing today's appliances and tomorrow's electronics. This is a marvelous journey through two of Asia's ancient countries.
What a marvellous prize. Absolutely sensational. You never get much away with your face. What do you feel about that? Instant reaction, Dave.
It's great. It's really lovely.
You're going to really have to plan for that, aren't you? Not only that, but a weekend in Amsterdam. You're going to have a weekend in London, the electronic keyboard, the pop videos, and don't forget £400 worth of books for the school, as well as £315 yourself. An extra round of applause. Superb contestant. David, thank you very much indeed. It's always a dramatic event when we give away prizes like that. It is one of the best, I think, that we've ever given away on the 5th gold run. Well, time for us to wind down, so to speak, as we start afresh, start from scratch, with the first game of a set of 3 and 3 new contestants. So please, can I ask for your applause for David Leone, Peter Wilson and Tony Branfield. Welcome to the programme, all 3 of you. Peter and Tony, you belong to something rather strange called, what is it, Radio Lollipop?
Radio Lollipop, yeah. It's, well, we're a group of volunteers who are based at 4 different children's hospitals around the country. And what we do is we go on the wards on quite a regular basis, visiting the children, trying to help out, just generally trying to take their minds off the illness and doing the sort of things the nurses don't have time to do.
So you're not actually like a hospital radio based in the hospital?
The ward visiting service is the most important, and then that's backed up by a hospital radio service, because the volunteers can't be on the wards all the time.
What do each of you do? What do you do, Tony?
Well, we're not old enough at the moment to go on the wards.
Yeah.
So we just help fundraising and things like that.
Marvellous thing. What about you, David? What's your prime interest? I know you're undergoing an art foundation course. What does it mean, exactly? What does it
The art foundation course, it's a year's course that involves all aspects of art, you know, from photography to fine art. And it's a pre-degree course, and you choose at the end what you're going to do, either graphics or fine art.
Well, that's the educational side. Do you do anything like these lads outside school hours? A little bit of part-time work?
No, I don't do any part-time. I used to do voluntary work in Haringey, but I've grown out a little bit now.
Well, there we are. David, Peter and Tony. There are 3 new contestants, and as you possibly gathered, I got a little bit of information about them, what they do, a little bit of their background, for one very good reason, and that is that there is just not time to start into the first game of a set of 3 in this edition of Blockbusters, but we'll start afresh right from the top of the show next time. Join us then. Goodbye for now.
Congratulations, number 3. You said cup of tea. That's the top answer. Mecca Bingo Online, sponsors of Challenge.
A League of Their Own is back on the road.
Let's go!
And this time, it's to sunny Mexico.
Hooray!
We bien. I'll be setting Jill and Jamie,
I'm not joking now!
along with teammates Maisie, Mo and Micah, new challenges.
What's going on? I'm Jamie Redknapp.
This will be a trip to remember.
People keep just pointing and laughing. Like that. Exactly like that.
Brand new A League of Their Own, Mexican road trip on Sky Max.
Four famous faces all hoping to take home money for their charity. Fingers crossed, the Chase Celebrity Special, weekends at 9 on Challenge.
66. Give us a clickety-click if you can still hear us. Mecca Bingo Online, sponsors of Challenge.